everyone, it's Valerie here at Cash Budget Retiree. This is my Monday video, and I'm calling this video More True Confessions of a Cash Budgeting YouTuber and Content Creator. All right, this is my friend George. I found him one day and just fell in love with him, so I brought him home and he sits on my couch. And once in a while, we watch a movie together. Anyway, we all have secrets, don't we? I am going to share mine today. Now, I ask, please be kind, don't judge me, and let's see, be understanding and accepting, if you would. I'd appreciate that. Okay, so here I am in a meeting. Hi, I'm Valerie, and my house is a mess. There, I said it, okay? Now the whole world will know that Valerie's house is a mess. Well, it hasn't always been this way, but I tell you, it has been lately, probably for a few years. Okay, I actually debated publishing this video because I'm feeling very vulnerable, okay? I'm feeling vulnerable and I'm feeling nervous that maybe you guys would judge me. And then I'm thinking, you know, there's a lot of nice cash budgeting people out there in YouTube land, so I'm hoping that you'll be kind. Why? Oh, and then if just one person out there can relate to this, then by all means, it's been worth it for me to make myself vulnerable. So why am I sharing this? Well, I've thought about my YouTube channel for a while, and I keep hearing from suggestions from people, show your face more often. People want to see your face. They want to hear you speak and see you, you know, gesture, etc. But in order to show my face, people, so I can be more relatable and more authentic with you, well, I'm actually authentic anyway, it's just you don't see my face. But in order to be more authentic, you know, face to face with you, I have to show my face, which shows my house too, which makes me very nervous. So, and yes, I'm using notes. Just bear with me, folks, because I want to do this right, and I don't want to take forever to try to memorize this. Okay, here's the true motivation that I have found that's putting the fire under my hind end, you might say, is because August 15th, that's 4 weeks from today, 4 weeks, I am going to have friends over for a luncheon. My girlfriends and I all do art once a month together, and some does watercoloring, some do other stuff. I do quilting stuff. Well, anyway, it's my turn to host, and I need to get my house clean so that they can enjoy the visit more. And I don't want to feel any more guilt or shame that I have a messy house. So, and you know what guilt and shame actually means? Guilt means I did something bad and I feel bad about it. Shame means I am bad. Guilt is I did something bad, and shame is I am bad. Folks, we're not bad because we have a messy house. We're not bad if we spent money that we didn't need to buy something we didn't have to fulfill our desire to spend. We could have made better choices, but that doesn't mean that now that that stuff is all over my house, that I'm a bad person. Okay, so here's a true story. Last August, my dad was going to visit, well, he did visit my sister up in Wisconsin, and then he was going to come down and visit me here in Illinois. Well, okay, at the time he was 93 years old. I know that my dad's not going to live forever, right? Well, I asked him not to come down because I was ashamed of my house and I was overwhelmed and did not want, nor did I have the motivation to clean it. Folks, that's when I realized this messy house stuff, this clutter, this over purchasing stuff is getting in the way of my relationships. Not good, not acceptable. I need to change. I want to change. Okay, so now is the time. I am going to embark on this journey. Hopefully it won't even take 4 weeks, because the luncheon is in 4 weeks and I want to make sure it's done before then so I can kind of relax a little before they come. Anyway, so if you would like to join me, if you feel like you have the same problem and you want to join me, for mutual accountability and encouragement, by all means, yes, let's do this. I am going to show you pictures. Now, I can't forget, now, I want to put the pictures in the video. This is what all this stuff is that I'm talking about. I have YouTube stuff, everything related to doing YouTube videos. I have Etsy stuff, everything that relates to selling stuff on Etsy, creating stuff, laminating it. I have stuff everywhere. I also have stuff that needs to be put away, or I have stuff that needs to be thrown out, or I have stuff that I haven't used in years. So hello, it's like time to do something about it. All right, so what is my plan of action? Well, first of all, I realized I needed to recognize there's a problem here, and I needed to admit, not only to myself, but I admitted to another friend in the cash budgeting community, and we even exchanged pictures, and we are going to be in this together. So if you want to join us, that would be fun. All right, so recognize and admit there's a problem, take responsibility for it, decide that I do want to change, not that I need to change, that I want to change. 3, I wrote a brain dump, meaning I took before and after, well, not after yet, I took before pictures and I shared them with an accountability partner, and then I also listed different areas in my home. There's 4 main areas that I'm going to focus on. My dining room table, my, what is this called? Coffee table, my kitchen countertop, and next to my desk. And once I've listed all those areas, I also listed various categories of the stuff that's in each of those areas, so that when I tackle one area at a time, I can take everything away from that area temporarily. Yes, it makes more of a mess for a little bit, but then I'm going to be dividing that stuff into categories of what that stuff is. For example, tools that I need for YouTube videos, like my phone, my camera, my cords, my electronics, my tripod, all that stuff. Storage containers. These are things that will help me be organized, but you know what? I haven't put anything in them. So, what else? Oh, binders, books, savings challenges, scratch-offs, You know, all of those savings challenges I showed you in my recent video where I have all these binders for all different kinds of printed savings challenges. That doesn't even include the scratch offs that I have. I got more that I got to work on. Anyway, so then the fourth step is to start simple so that I can gain momentum. And I have started a little bit so far. However, if I focus on only one area at a time, it keeps it a little more manageable. And if it helps, set a timer. Set a timer 15 minutes, and when it goes off, you're done. But what I have found, couple things. Sometimes I'm not even motivated, and I got to push myself to only set a timer for 5 minutes. Set for 5 minutes if that's what you need to do. But here's what I'm going to say. I have found that when the timer goes off, I'm now motivated to keep going. How do you like that? So I keep going till I don't want to go anymore. Sometimes I only go another half hour or so, hour. Sometimes I go for several hours. It just depends. Okay. And there are different kinds of thoughts here. Some people say, tackle the hardest thing first. I'm not one of those people. I'm one of the people that do the simplest thing first. You know why? It gets done fast, and I see results quickly. So I get motivated by seeing the quick wins. So whatever kind of person you are, tackle the hard stuff first, tackle the simple stuff first. Either way, start. Okay? Then let's see. I mentioned focusing on only one area at a time so you're not overwhelmed. Make a to-done list, okay? Not to do, but to done. Joanne Sharp? I think that's who it is. I can't remember. One of these artsy gals that I've purchased stuff from, of course. She says, make a to-done list. A list of all the things you have accomplished that day on that task. And you will find that you have noticed you've actually done more than you thought you were going to get done. All right. Step 5, decide. Make a decision to keep it or release it. 2 choices. If you keep it, put it away where it's supposed to go, or determine some sort of storage solution. And then when you have that, put the stuff in it in a nice orderly manner, and then maybe label it, and then put it in the location you've determined is good for that, for those items. Okay, if you're going to release it, take into mind Marie Kondo, the gal that wrote the book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. She says, thank the item for its purpose that it served in your life. Thank the item, then release it. Whether you give it away, you're going to sell it at a yard sale, sell it at marketplace, throw it away, donate it, whatever you want to do, get it out of your house, okay? And here's my go-to. If I haven't used it in 1 year, I'll kind of think, maybe I can do without this. But if I haven't used it in 2 years, that means 8 seasons. If I haven't used it in 2 years, I probably won't use it. And in the past, when I've done some releasing of some items, I haven't even missed them. Okay, so the key is get it out of your house as soon as possible, and none of this baloney, let me think about it, because you'll always think to keep it. Okay, then once you've gotten things off the surface that it was sitting on, start to clean that surface, whether it's take the tablecloth off the dining room table and wash it, or wipe things down, dust them, vacuum, whatever. Clean the area. That's step 6. Step 7 is celebrate your win. Hello, you just did this huge, really cool, tackled this huge project. And now take after pictures, okay? Take after pictures. And then share those pictures with your accountability partners, and then help yourself feel good about it. So another thing is, give yourself a reward. That's part of celebrating. Now, we are cash budgeters. Don't forget to stay within your means, right? All right, so don't go crazy. Keep with what you can afford. And if you can't afford much, there are things you can do in your area that are free. Here's an example of what I like to do that doesn't cost me anything. I like to take a walk with God. And what I do is I go out, put on my gym shoes, I go out, not in heat and humidity, thank you very much, but I do go out when the weather's nice, and I just take a casual walk, a relaxing walk. I take pictures along the way. I am not out for exercise. Maybe I should be. And I know when you do walk, it does give you exercise. But my point is this. Go out, relax, walk with God, have a prayerful walk with God is what I call it. I look at all his creation around me. I look at the beauty of the changing seasons. If you live in an area that changes seasons, even in the desert, there are beautiful flowers that come up after it rains, and every area has its own beauty. Take a walk. And we're not talking a 5-hour walk, folks. We're talking a 15-minute walk, whatever. Okay. Another thing that you can do for relatively pretty decent low price, for the cost of gas and maybe a lunch, take a half-day trip. So, leave at 10 o'clock in the morning and go drive for a couple hours, go somewhere that you haven't been before, check out the sights, have a lunch with a good friend, drive back. You have no lodging costs. It costs you gas and lunch. Not bad. Okay. And step 8, you're not done. Step 8 is make a commitment to yourself that you don't let yourself get back in this rabbit hole of overspending, too much stuff, don't know where to put it, so you set it on any surface that's available, and then you don't know what to do with it. Okay. Okay, for me, here's another suggestion for you, but if you don't like it, that's okay. But for me, I have officially put myself in Etsy jail. No more Etsy items. I tell you, I got to stop looking at some of these beautiful creators' things, because there are so many content creators that show their videos and show the stuff they've created, and it makes me want to buy them. And I tell you what, yes, I've purchased a bunch of stuff lately, and those content creators know who I bought from. But I tell you, folks, you don't have to have everything, every shiny new object that's so pretty. And I have a lot of binders that I've bought from people, and I'm going to use them. It's just going to take me a while, because, the funds are they only go so far. So it's going to take me a while, but I have some creative ideas to use with them. All right, so Etsy jail, sign out of Etsy and Amazon so you don't keep getting all these You know, hey, this stuff's on sale. Oh gosh, all that temptation, it's just not good. At least not for me. And every day, 5 to 15 minutes every day, put stuff away that maybe hasn't gotten put away yet. Keep on top of the clutter, but just give yourself 15 minutes at the end of the day or in morning, afternoon, whenever it works for you. Declutter whatever has started to declutter, okay? Or whatever has started to clutter your home. Okay, and so I want to end with this. Sometimes, folks, we have stuff, and sometimes our stuff has us. It gets in the way physically, it gets in the way emotionally, because like for me, I didn't think I could tackle the whole problem. I was, overwhelmed. I didn't want my dad to come over. The man at last summer, he's still alive, thank you God. He's now 94 years old, but he's not going to live long, and that was an opportunity I could have spent with him. And I know that, and I feel bad about it, but you know what? It is what it is. I can't do anything about it except clean my house so that I don't have that problem again. All right. Oh, forgive yourself. Valerie, I forgive you for spending money that sometimes you went into debt, sometimes you didn't go into debt, but you spent money that you could have saved. I forgive you for making choices that might not have been in your best interest. I still accept you. I still know you are a loved person, loved by God, and that you're a person of worth with something of value to offer. So, I forgive me. Okay, guys? Do something like that for yourself. And then also, learn from it. You know, we're human beings. We are learning as we go. So let go of any guilt and shame, and you're not a bad person. You might have just made some choices that weren't in your best interest, like I have. If you want to join me on this 4-week adventure, let me know in the comments below. Please let me know in the comments below. Yes, I'm in for the ride, whatever. Let's I'm ready to take the adventure out with you. Okay, I will share my updates on my Saturday Scoop videos, okay? So hopefully you can see, not hopefully, you'll see my updates, my progress as I go forward. Let's see. Oh, if we take action now, we can do it together. We can get encouragement from each other and give it to each other. We can have accountability so that we can check back in with each other. And we'll probably make more friends in this wonderful cash budgeting community. So if you feel a little vulnerable, email me, okay? Email me confidentially, cash.budget.retiree@gmail.com. Okay. And then you can tell me, and you can even share pictures with me, and I'm not going to judge you. Hello, you're going to see all my stuff. I don't need you to judge me, and I don't want that, and I would not want to treat you that way either. So, okay. Okay, make sure, just a guideline. Kind comments only, please. Kind, understanding, accepting, encouraging comments. Let me know that you relate. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and give me a like, a comment. And I could really use some more subscribers, folks, so please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and press the bell, especially when I'm going to have these updating videos. I might update during the middle of the week, too. I don't know how that'll go, but we'll see how it is, for sure, on Saturday Scoops. All right, folks. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. Tell someone you love them. I love you. See ya.